around this time we start to see games that really are going to define future, types of this genre. And Gradius by Konami is definitely one of those games that helped shape what the horizontally scrolling shooter was going to become.
To me, Gradius was the horizontal shooter, and I compare all other horizontal shooters to Gradius.
In the game, you controlled the ship, the Vic Viper, and essentially you just had to blast through these areas that were just filled with enemy ships. And you can collect all these different power-ups so that you can multiply your shot power to blast more items on the screen at a time.
It's just brilliant. I mean, it's a space shooter at a time. It came out at a time when space shooters were kind of passé, but it changes a few things up. One, it's, scrolling coming from the side. Two, it gives you options.
There's a bar at the bottom, and as you collect generic power-ups, it sequentially lights up the power-up that you can cash in. And you can hold on to them to get the bigger power-ups, or you can cash them right away for things like speed boosts and other such things.
You've got to be sure that you've got enough speed, but not too much. You get too much speed and you're a danger to yourself.
The problem with this power-up system is that Gradius suffers from if you die, it's really tough to continue progressing.
Yes.
Unlike other shooters where the power-up system is a bit more balanced, if you die and lose all your power-ups in stage 3, getting yourself back into fighting trim is incredibly difficult in a game like Gradius.
All of the boss fights were these larger ships that would have a blue core that would sort of hide and then show up during the battle.
The Gradius series is responsible for the phrase, "shoot the core."
And essentially you had to find a way to blast through like a tunnel or an opening on the ship to blast that blue core when it was showing, while also avoiding all of the shot patterns coming from the ship.
I personally appreciated it as a kid. I think a lot of people did, which is why it created so many dang sequels and spin-offs and imitators, etc., etc.
By the way, I think it's actually Gradius.
I don't care, I have a shitty accent.